Rockets from Lebanon hit Israel, drawing Israeli retaliation. 2 rockets launched from Lebanon on Wednesday struck Israel, which responded with artillery fire amid heightened regional tensions over an alleged Iranian attack on an oil tanker in the Gulf last week. Israel's Magen David Adom National Ambulance Service said there were no casualties on the Israeli side of the hilly frontier, where the rockets ignited a brush fire. There was no immediate claim of responsibility for the rocket strike, launched from an area of South Lebanon under the sway of Iranian-backed Hezbollah guerrillas. In a statement, Israel's military said 3 rockets were fired from Lebanon, with one falling short of the Israeli border and the others striking inside Israel. Witnesses in Lebanon also reported that several rockets were fired at Israel. In response, Israeli artillery forces attacked Lebanese territory, the military said. Some 2 hours after the initial shelling, the military said its artillery had fired again at targets, which it did not identify, along the frontier. The Lebanese army said Israeli retaliatory attacks, which extended to several villages in South Lebanon, had led to a fire in the town of Rashea al-Folk. It was investigating to find out who had fired the rockets from Lebanon. The United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon said its head of mission and force commander, Major General Stefano Del Cal, was in contact with both parties. He urged them to cease fire and to exercise maximum restraint to avoid further escalation, especially on this solemn anniversary, the statement said, referring to the Beirut port explosion on August 4 last year. The border has been mostly quiet since Israel fought a 2006 war against Hezbollah, which has advanced rockets. But small Palestinian factions in Lebanon have fired sporadically on Israel in the past, and 2 rockets were launched at Israel on July 20, causing no damage or injuries. Israel responded to that incident with artillery fire.